I woke up already overwhelmed. Didn't even touch my phone yet. Brain doing backflips at 7 a.m. Like, girl, please, not again. My coffee tastes like anxiety. My playlist sounds like therapy. I keep pretending I'm mysterious, but honestly, I'm just exhausted. Thinking too much in a cute outfit, standing in my room like an idiot. If overthinking burned calories, I'd be dangerously skinny. Spiraling, but still doing my eyeliner. Crying, but the wind got sharper. If my life becomes a disaster, at least I look hot in the aftermath. I'm one bad day from becoming weird. One iced coffee from healing my inner child. The music's soft, but my thoughts are violent. And honestly, that's my aesthetic. The sunlight feels unnecessarily personal. Why does the blue sky judge me? I opened the window for emotional support and immediately got attached to the breeze. My neighbors probably think I'm thriving because I dance while mentally collapsing. But if I stop moving for 5 minutes, the existential dread starts buffering. Maybe I romanticize my breakdowns. Maybe that's how I survive them. If I can make sadness look cinematic, then technically I'm still productive. Spiraling, but still doing my eyeliner. Crying, but the wind got sharper. If my life becomes a disaster, at least I'll look hot in the aftermath. I'm one bad day from becoming weird. One iced coffee from healing my inner child. The music's chill, but my brain's unhinged. And honestly, I kinda love it. I watered my plants at 2 a.m. while listening to sad electronic music. And suddenly I felt judged by a tiny leaf named Kevin. I think my plants are worried about me. They see too much, honestly. They watch me cry over a text, then immediately post a selfie. I keep saying it is what it is, with tears in my lash extensions. There's probably something deeply wrong with me, but at least I'm self-aware. I think my plants are worried about me, but they still look kind of healthy. So maybe I'm not completely failing. Maybe we're surviving together. I dance around my tiny apartment like rent isn't emotionally violent. The music is cute, but my thoughts are dark. That's called range, baby. Today I decided to stop chasing closure and start chasing serotonin instead. So I bought overpriced coffee and called it character development. My room looks like a Pinterest board. If Pinterest had unresolved trauma. But honestly, that's the vibe I bring to the function. I don't need fixing. I need louder speakers and maybe 8 hours of sleep, but mostly louder speakers. I think my plants are worried about me, but they still sit beside me quietly. If I'm losing my mind slowly, at least I make the breakdown aesthetic. People think I'm calm and distant. Truth is I'm internally screaming. Every tiny unread message feels like the start of a disaster movie. I rehearse fake conversations while shampooing in the shower, then forget what I was saying midway through the interaction. My brain needs subtitles and maybe an exorcism too. Too anxious to be mysterious. I panic too specifically. Every low without emoji feels emotionally violent to me. Still I walk outside want someone to save me, but please don't perceive me. Every emotion hits too hard, like my heart's get quality control. I laugh too loud at sad things and cry over slightly rude tones. My toxic trait is thinking one awkward moment will follow me forever, like a cursed and family bloodline. Too anxious to be mysterious, I overshare immediately. If I spiral tonight again, please put it in a playlist. Our made-up entire relationship while staring out the train window. We got married in my imagination before the next station even showed up. I replay old conversations like deleted scenes from a romance film, then convince myself everybody hates me because someone sounded slightly different. My brain deserves an apology and maybe a factory reset. My serotonin comes from fake scenarios and pretending strangers are in love with me. I know it's unhealthy, but honestly, reality is boring. Headphones on in public, walking like I survived something tragic. If delusion is a coping mechanism, then baby, I'm thriving. I hear one sad synth, and suddenly I'm the main character, dramatically surviving heartbreak that never even happened. I should probably touch grass instead of emotionally hallucinating, but the playlist said you're mysterious, so now I believe it. I don't need therapy, I need cinematic lighting and one emotionally devastating chorus. My serotonin comes from fake scenarios, and honestly, it's keeping me alive. Why am I emotionally exhausted before noon every single day? Why do I replay embarrassing moments from like 12 years ago? I accidentally made eye contact and now I need to disappear forever. Someone said we need to talk, so naturally I prepare for death. I laugh too hard, I care too much, I overthink literally everything. I need a refund for my personality. This build has too many glitches. Honestly, crying in cute outfits professionally while pretending I'm functioning normally. My brain opens 50 tabs and none of them are loading. Still somehow I'm outside with lip gloss and emotional damage. I want attention until I actually get attention. Then suddenly I become a scared Victorian child. Every day feels like a badly managed side quest, but at least the soundtrack kind of slaps. If being dramatic burned calories, I'd look insane by now. I need a refund for my personality, but at least I'm entertaining. I said it is what it is. So many times I lost meaning. Now I'm speed walking through Tokyo like I'm escaping my own feelings. Drinking iced coffee at 9 p.m. because sleep fears me personally. My coping mechanisms have coping mechanisms now. Every feels real. I changed my entire personality depending on the playlist. Today I'm emotionally unavailable with really cute eyeliner. Someone should probably stop me, but honestly I'd ignore them anyway. I can't tell if I'm healing or just becoming funnier. Currently ruining my own life beautifully, and somehow it kinda suits me. Started joking about my problems because crying takes too much effort. Everybody thinks I'm hilarious now, which honestly feels concerning. I use humor like duct tape holding together emotional disasters, then act surprised when I collapse dramatically. My room is messy, my brain is louder, but at least my playlist hits. I turn my breakdown into a personality trait. Now I overshare on purpose at parties. If I'm emotionally spiraling, I might as well be charming about it. I dance around my apartment like rent isn't emotionally devastating. Headphones max volume, avoiding personal growth beautifully. I know I should probably slow down, but slowing down means thinking, and thinking means panicking. So honestly, let's keep moving. If I disappear into the woods, please assume I found better lighting. I turn my breakdown into a personality trait, and somehow people find it relatable. Every time I almost heal, something embarrassing happens immediately. Like the universe itself fears my full potential. I could have been unstoppable if my brain had basic survival skills. Instead I cry over text tone changes like it's ancient prophecy. I'm one minor inconvenience away from reinventing my entire life. God knew I'd be too powerful, mentally stable. That's why I'm emotionally unavailable. If I ever fully relax, society might collapse. I'm out here surviving on caffeine and fake confidence, still somehow serving looks through psychological warfare. I romanticize being exhausted like it's an indie movie aesthetic. Honestly, I deserve compensation for being this emotionally active. My therapist would love this playlist, and also probably fear it. God knew I'd be too powerful, mentally stable. So instead I became relatable. There's no inspiring reason why I'm still functioning honestly. I just refuse to let people see me fail dramatically. Every morning feels illegal, but somehow I still get dressed like a raccoon with a planner, trying her absolute best. I deserve financial compensation for having emotions this intense. I survive purely out of spite, and honestly it's working nicely. If life wants to fight me, at least make the soundtrack catchy. Walking through the city like my problems pay rent too, still somehow dancing through emotional bankruptcy. I keep saying after this week, like like my mental state has a schedule. But at least my breakdowns have incredible production quality. Maybe resilience is just refusing to become boring. I survive purely out of spite, with glitter and emotional damage. I understand exactly why I'm like this, which somehow makes it worse. Self-awareness without self-control feels like a very specific curse. I can't explain my attachment issues using psychological terminology while actively making decisions that destroy me spiritually. Emotionally aware, but still emotionally ridiculous. Too emotionally intelligent to be this unstable. I psychoanalyze myself at the club if I'm crying to dance. Music, mind your business respectfully. I know all my coping patterns and still choose the worst ones. Honestly, at this point, I deserve an award for consistency. My inner child needs healing, but she also needs better playlists. And maybe one dramatic rooftop scene during golden hour. I didn't choose the chaotic girl life. The chaotic girl life chose me. Too emotionally intelligent to be this unstable, but at least I made it aesthetic.
最後まで聞いてくれてありがとうございました。よかったら高評価やチャンネル登録もお願いします。また次回お会いしましょう。